Welcome back to MTD my friends. I got Corwin with me today, and one of the most important topics that I want to discuss in the world of automation, I think Corwin does as well, is concept to ROI. So many of us get involved with automation and go, man, I don't know what to do. I know I need it, but maybe I don't have the upfront budget, or if I do, how do I know I'm actually gonna make money on it? That's why we have Corwin here to talk about conceptualization to ROI and how this is gonna help you in your shop. Corwin, really important topic, isn't it?
It is the topic, right? I mean, ultimately, at the end of the day, this is exactly what customers come to us for, right? They don't necessarily have a solution. They have a problem. They need to increase production. They need to add to their labor force. There's all kinds of new challenges that they may be up against. And ultimately, at the end of the day, what they need is that ROI to be able to justify the entire purchase, right?
Corwin, you started off perfectly with everyone seems to have a problem. And it's so true. So many people walk around just kind of complaining, right? We're like, well, nobody's listening to the complaints. We're listening today, my friends. We are listening. So you have a problem. People come to you. I imagine there's problems from all over on different topics, from labor shortage to the redundancy and the boringness, getting people back to their creativity. So we get into these areas of concern, let's say. As an integrator, as a leading integrator at Acieta, you see it all. What's the next step once you hear the issue?
So I think that's where we started, the concept side of it, right? People are looking for a solution to one of the many problems that we're talking about today. They ultimately are not really concerned with exactly what that looks like, but most of all, they want the best one, right? The best concept, which a lot of times I say is the best concept at the lowest cost, or the greatest value, you could say. So it all starts there.
I like that you switch to greatest value, because sometimes the lowest cost is not the greatest value, and that's very important to understand. So let's kind of go through the middle parts here, because ultimately I know the audience wants to say, tell me about ROI, how do I get there? But let's talk about this middle ground of working with Acieta, that integrator, your boots on the ground, the experts with service 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and understanding, before we even get to that ROI, that journey of, okay, you've recognized my problem. Thank you for recognizing my problem. What's the middle ground there?
So what it really comes down to is a team, the right team of subject matter experts, right? And this is something that we've built our entire organization around. Even as we continue to grow the organization, we're looking at what gaps do we have? What can we actually add to our team so that we have even more knowledge in the right areas that our customers need support in? Whether this be dispensing, Internet of Things, autonomous mobile robots, again, the problems are all there. So what we're looking to do is build out a team that knows how to solve the exact problems that customer is bringing to us.
That's also very important to understand, Corwin, is because there are a lot of generic answers that we can just say, hey, this will probably work.
Sure. This is how we've done it in the past, right?
Oh, gosh, one of my least favorite statements. We've always done it this way.
That's right.
Oh, okay, so we've now identified it. We now have a partner, as yourself, that says we're going to address these key concerns, not the generic version of this will probably work or I've always done it this way. Where does the ROI come? When do we start seeing that money, that tangible, I can start spending money in my pocket or reinvesting in my company?
Sure. So the reality is that automation is a journey, right? It's a long endeavor to try to really capitalize on this type of equipment. So most of our average sales cycle, you could be looking at actually maybe a year to truly implement a custom designed automation, custom designed system. So where it all begins again is the right team of people working on, call it a napkin sketch, the first part of the concept for you, coming up with an idea, putting pen to paper, starting to formulate what would that solution look like. The ROI, you say, it's all the way on the other side of that. This comes into training, support, actually the right systems in place so that you know that the automation is delivering what you need. There's a lot of sophistication to ROI.
If I may throw in, Corwin, and you're the expert here, and I'm learning just like the audience today, if I may throw in the idea that although that tangible reinvestment or tangible pocket money that you say a year, sometimes even later, sometimes along the journey, as you say this is a journey, we are in those moments though now competing globally, being able to price better, being able to bring more jobs in, being able to upskill as well, being able to not fight so much during this labor shortage. So even though the financial reinvestment of what might come a year or 2 years later that we know is coming, because these robots, these cobot cells are built for a lifetime. The service is built that way as well. Along the journey, there are a lot of very tangible items that we benefit from as well.
Yeah, of course. It's an interesting topic that you just brought up. Is we like to think of this as being a differentiation or a differentiator for the customers that we work with. So the first time I heard that, it was a very wise, obviously, CEO said that we view our ability to automate, which includes having the right partners, as a key differentiator in our industry. That is literally, they want to dominate the market that they are playing in, and automation is absolutely critical to that, and we are their partner in helping them to achieve that.
I like it. It's a strong word. I actually have a napkin in my pocket and a problem in my soul. Can we go write that down and see if we can figure it out?
You got it. Yes, trademark it.
Absolutely. Corwin, I appreciate your time. Thank
Yes,
you for
of
helping
course.
me. Thank you for helping the audience.
you.
I hope this has been beneficial for you. Thank you for your time as well. Corwin, you're incredible.